Onamdazi Onshepabuwa Onamdazi Eba Baby
What's a machine? 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 On a dozen, on shuffle, on a dozen, on shuffle, on a dozen, on shuffle, on a dozen, on shuffle.
Okay, let me pause the music and answer this question. Enough of function part one. Okay, so you want to know how let me see. How do you ensure? How do you color to ensure get brown Christian? Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me because I didn't intend to talk. I had wanted to type throughout this, but let me just say it. I don't have my mic and camera set up, but I hope you can hear me from here. So um, every skin tone is within a range. So black is within this range. So using the color editor, the advanced side, I just pick a color from her skin, a place that I'm okay with. So in this case, this. Then you try working on the lightness or how bright or dark you want it to be. You can work on the saturation as well, and then even the hue. So that is how you're able to work on the specific colors on the skin. So if you look at this, I saved this as a preset, this male 11 or something. I have a very terrible way of naming my styles and things that I save. So this, I think I just save it as male. Let me check here what I saved it as. Yes, so I just saved it as male one. That's melanin 1. So this is what I apply to my melanin skin. So here, if you can see, I applied it to this one because this is a dark skin. Now let's look at before applying that, and now this is a dark person. So this is before, and then this is after. If you realize here, the skin looks a bit warm, okay? But after applying it, you see now it looks dark, like how it's supposed to be. Once you throw light on any color, the light tries to change it. You get it? So it's up to you to either let the light have its way or you try and restrict the light. You make it how you want it. So here you see it's a bit light, like she looks a bit fair here. But here now you can see the black has come because I chose a portion of her skin tone and I decided to reduce the lightness. That's the amount of light on it. So here you can see it's -14. And even with that, I have reduced the opacity to 60%. If I make it 100%, you realize that the effect is like way more. She looks very, very dark here. But I always make my settings higher so that I will apply them on an empty layer and then reduce the opacity. It's always better when it's higher and you're able to reduce the opacity than when it's low and you have to apply it over and over. That's how I prefer it. So this is it. Basically, that's how if it's for a light skin, the same way you select a tone on her skin, and then you can either make it light or change the saturation. That's how you'll be able to get. I think I'll have to do an in-depth tutorial or another live session where we can handle just this because people have been asking. I never thought it was like a big deal, but since you're asking again, I'm sure it has to do with it has to be something serious. So I will tackle it in a video, a longer video to explain it. So in a nutshell, skin tone here. The skin tone tab, I use it mostly when I'm doing beauty. Something that has to do with, let's say, headshots. Because in most headshots situations, you realize that the makeup on the face will differ from the neck and probably the hands or the neck or something like that. If you look at this one, okay, the difference is not that much because there wasn't makeup on her face. This is no makeup. It's just shea butter applied to both the face and then here. So the difference is not much. Plus, this is a full body shot. I'm not concerned about getting a uniformed skin tone, even though over here it looks uniformed from here to here. It's because of the lighting, the way I lit it. Plus, this is a no makeup shoot. Let me see if I can get another picture. Is there headshots? Okay, yeah. So something like this one. You see, there is makeup on the face, and the arms look a bit darker. So in this case, you're going to use. You will use the skin tone side to fix that. I hope you get it. So yeah. Okay, this is a tip. Yeah, we are back here. So that's it. The skin tone, it's mostly used for headshots. If you're doing headshots or when skin tones really matter. Yes, you can use a combination of these tools as anyhow you want. You can use, you can do advanced. Here we've done this for the skin tone. You can go ahead here and use this. Just select this. And in this case, you can decide to do it on an empty layer or do it on the same layer. So here we select probably here. See, so it's around the same skin tone. And you can go ahead and use your view selected color range. And you can see part of it is going into the dress. So you can use this to refine it. And here it will be a bit difficult because this is within the skin tone range. So you might find it a bit difficult. And then since this is clear off the skin tone, we can finish and then mask it. So we can mask only the skin and let it apply instead of how, even though in this case, it doesn't matter. We don't mind having it overlap to the dress. So once we have this, we know that, okay, majority of the skin tone is within this. We can disable this and then start our uniformity sliders. There is no formula for this. You will have to visualize as you slide. You will look at what is happening. If you like it, you maintain it. If you don't like it, you keep sliding until you get, there is no formula that put this on high, put this low, put this in the middle or something. No, you would have to do it and then see what works for you. Once you get the optimized skin tone that you want. Let's see, so here we can go here. Where is so this is before, this is, oh, this is before and this is after. Before and this is after. So yes, you can use a combination of any of the tools that you want. Once it's something you want, you can always combine them and then do that. But since I don't want this, I can go ahead and reset it. Oh, it resets for everything, which shouldn't be the case. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So I hope your questions have been answered. As I said, this is just a quick thing I decided to do. So in the absence of any other question, I just had to retouch this quickly. I did the shoot a while ago and I got busy. So I couldn't retouch them for her. And today being Sunday, just before going to play tennis, I'll be going to play tennis at 3. So I thought since I have a couple of minutes, let me just go ahead and then edit these and send to her. So here we are. And I thought, well, somebody might be interested in seeing what I'm doing. So I decided to go live so you guys can see. So the few of you that got here, Thank you for, yeah, and Pluto, you're welcome. Always ready to answer questions and help you guys through your photography journey. I used to do this a lot. I come live and then just retouch and answer questions. But along the line, hey, more questions. Okay, let's spend 5 more minutes here, then we can go. So 5 minutes, you can ask your questions and I'll answer them within the next 5 minutes. So just send in your questions and I'll answer them. 5 minutes and I'll be off. So this is when I finish taking pictures, why do I have to rotate it when I send it to Capture One? What camera do you use? I noticed with Canon, I do videography as well. When I use Canon 6D Mark II to do vertical videos, they don't automatically rotate. So when I'm editing in Final Cut and I import those vertical videos, they are slanted the other way. So I have to rotate them. So with that, I need to rotate them in using like in the File Explorer before I import them. So I'm sure it's something. Now with 60D, I'm sure you have to do a setting. It's in your camera setting. You need to go there and ask it to auto rotate. Okay, so just go to your camera settings, or you can just check. You can just ask this same question: how to rotate images on Canon 60D in Google, and it will show you the steps to use to rotate. I use Nikon for my pictures, so I will not be able to tell you exactly how to do it. But if you just Google it, it will give you the steps. Is there a setting to make sure it's straight automatically? Yes. So that's what you need to do. Just type how to rotate images on Canon 60D, and you will get so many results that will show you how to do that. I think there was one guy was also using 60D. I trained somebody. He was using 60D. He had the same problem, and we just Googled it, and then we were able to do that. You're welcome. So I think we have 2 more minutes to vanish from here. So if you have any other question within the 2 minutes, I can answer that before I go. Okay, so I think we are good now. And we will call it a day. I'll be back here again sometime within the week to continue with another live. Close this. Let me see. Do you use other knobs to color grade in Capture One except that section? Color grading, yeah, I tell me it's ColorWorks. It's not just using the color wheel. It starts from your white balance, your lighting, and all that. It's a whole lot of things put together to give you what you want. So, but then most people believe if you're talking about just color grading, then the color wheel is where you do most of your work. That's the color editor and then color balance. Those two are where you mostly do your color grading. But color grading starts from your lighting, your white balance, your exposure, all those things, and then your color combinations. They all, are part of your color grading. So once you start with those, then you can come and complete it in your color editor and then the color balance. Mostly you do your color grading in your color balance. That's where you have your shadows, midtones, and highlights. Then your color editor is mostly to change colors. If you want to make colors pronounced, if you want to reduce the luminosity of colors, if you want to make them deeper, that kind of thing. Yes. But the real color grading, you do it with your color balance tool. Yeah. All right. So I think today's session ends here. We're back. If you have any more questions, you can just DM me on Instagram, the same handle, Ghana Near Photography, and I will surely answer you. Just go straight to the point. Ask your question straight, and I would answer you. Or if you watch any video and you need any explanation, just write a comment under the video, and I'll surely see it and then reply. On that note, do have a nice Sunday, and we'll meet here again.